Minister for Financial Services and Economic Development, Lorna Smith, says the government remains committed to empowering small businesses. Details in this report.
This 284 Media News Update is brought to you by VI Motors Limited, a proud Napa franchise with an expert service department and reliable Toyota and Honda vehicle sales.
The government says efforts are being made to strengthen and expand opportunities for small businesses across the Virgin Islands through grants, training programs, and mentorship initiatives aimed at supporting entrepreneurship and economic growth. Junior Minister for Financial Services and Economic Development, Lorna Smith, and Deputy Director for Business at the Department of Trade, Dr. Lincoln Bob, discussed the territory's evolving business landscape during a recent episode of Talking Points. Smith said the government remains committed to supporting small businesses, noting that grants are currently available to assist both developing and existing entrepreneurs. The junior minister also announced that a new mentorship program is scheduled to launch in July this year, providing aspiring and established entrepreneurs with additional guidance and support. In the meantime, Smith said training programs for entrepreneurs are already underway in collaboration with local banks, helping business owners build skills and improve access to resources needed for long-term success. Dr. Bob highlighted the process used to assess businesses applying for assistance.
Well, first and foremost, you have to also make sure that the people are in good standing. And if they're not in good standing, they could go and have an arrangement of how they actually pay off for their national health and their social security and those things. Once we make sure that when we analyze what they're going to use the money for, I mean, if it is that we see things like, I'm just going to pay off my staff or those sort of things, it doesn't seem like if they're focusing on developing the business, and they might end up back in the same situation, coming back and asking for another grant. We want to make sure that we actually channel the grants for business development and make sure that people get to be on stable ground. And from there, we take those people who pass through that initial screening, and they go in front of the committee. Now, the committee, they are people who have been very much in the trenches and they understand business and those things. So they analyze every single detail of what is there, and if it is that these people are going to be able to get this grant, how it is that it has to go to manifest in the development of the business. After that, we come up with a list, and of course, because we don't have $10 trillion to give everybody, the people who make the highest ranking based on the analysis, they are the ones who would actually get the grant, and we announce that to them. But after that, it's always something that we need to always mention. We, within the trade department, based on what you would have stated that you wanted the money for in the development of your business, we revisit you and find out how things are going, how these things were implemented, and those things. And we get you receipts because a lot of people say, well, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and we don't want them to take the money and say they go Walt Disney, right? We want people to actually use that money, and we want to make sure that you actually spend the money what you said you're going to do. But that comes, go ahead. But that comes also with the fact that we also want to develop the mentorship program. We also do some in-house consultancy. When people say, well, I have an issue, I don't know how to figure it out, we kind of put our brains on it also to try and see how best we could help people to navigate and get through any kind of hurdles that they may encounter.
However, for businesses that are not in good standing, Smith said other support is available to help them recover.
The government is very sympathetic and understanding of the difficulties of small businesses, especially the micro ones, if you want to call it that. And so there are arrangements where you can provide business, what would you call it? They can provide a payment plan. Right. You can go to the Social Security Department or if you're owing taxes, Inland Revenue, and you agree a payment plan over a period of time. I don't think that you would forgive the debt, so to speak, but you should pay it as you can. And I, based on what I have seen and based on my experience, everyone has been willing to go that route of a payment plan.
Right.
So it's worked very successfully.
Britannia Wito, 2E4 News.
Across the Virgin Islands, drivers have trusted VI Motors for generations. For 60 years, we've delivered dependable transportation, expert repairs, and quality parts, all under one roof. As a proud Napa franchise, our parts department carries leading brands like PPG Paints, Magic Accessories, Top Don Diagnostics Tools, Westlake and Goodyear Tires, plus reliable LTH batteries. Everything your vehicle needs to perform at its best. Our expert service department handles maintenance, diagnostics, and repairs you can rely on. And our vehicle sales team offers trusted Toyota and Honda vehicles built for island life. We proudly serve you at 2 locations, our flagship store in Dove's Bottom, Tortola, and our location on Virgin Gorda. From parts to service to sales, we're committed to you every step of the way. VI Motors, service beyond the call, serving the Virgin Islands for 60 years.